Hi there, I'm Brian Taylor, owner of Highway RV in Lake Alfred, Florida. Today I'm really excited to take you on a tour of this very custom 2007 Country Coach Affinity 770. This is the St Helena floor plan. It's got the monster Cummins ISX 600 horsepower engine riding on the DynoMax chassis. I'm really excited to take you through the coach. Let's go ahead and start that tour on the inside. Okay, let's go ahead and start our tour of this 2007 Country Coach Affinity 770 here on the inside. Now, this tour is going to primarily focus on showing you some of the general features of the coach, the layout, and also the condition it's in. But in no way is it going to be possible for me to really get into the nuts and bolts of very much of the depth of features that this has. It's a very high-end motorhome, has tons of features on it, and I'm sure that I'm only going to get a fraction of those into this video. So just because I don't talk about something, don't assume it doesn't have it. It's just a very long list of items to try to put into one of these videos. We don't script them, and but I mainly want to do this video so that you get an overall impression of the floor plan, how the coach looks, the condition it's in, and some of the big features of it. So we're going to go through the inside, and then we're going to go ahead and take a tour around the outside of it. Now, this is again an 07 Country Coach Affinity 770. It's 45 feet long. It's the St Helena floor plan. This has a 600 horsepower Cummins ISX engine in it, tons of power. It's got the Allison 4000 world transmission, and that rides on a DynoMax Magna Chassis. DynoMax or Country Coach made their own DynoMax chassis. They are just world class. Some of my favorite chassis, if not maybe my favorite chassis. I'm a Country Coach fanatic. These are my favorite coaches of any motorhomes. My family, my dad has a Country Coach, and I'm just a huge fan of them. The attention to detail and the build quality is phenomenal, and this one is no exception. This one has only 25,500 miles on it, so it's barely used. It is very custom on the outside, and the inside is in very nice shape, and is kind of, I like to look at it sort of as almost a blank canvas. It's very clean and monotone inside, but it allows the purchaser to go just about any direction they might want to go decorating wise. So I think I've got the nuts and bolts of that out of the way. So let's go ahead and kind of start our tour up in the front. At the very front entryway, you'll first of all notice we got a large flat screen here. This is, I believe, a 40-inch television. It's in the description of the ad, but I think it's about a 40-inch television. It is an updated Vizio, so it's a smart television. It is not the original flat screen plasma that would have been in it. This is an LED TV, so picture is phenomenal on it. Over here we got all cherry cabinetry. You'll see better as we go back through the coach. Right up here in the front, it's very bright, and it's kind of probably blowing the picture out, but you'll get a better visual as we go back toward the rear. Right here's our power antenna for the roof. This is all power, the power controls for the front blinds. You can raise and lower each of your blinds, including your front shades, with a touch of a button. They are Hunter Douglas silhouette blinds. They are in fantastic condition. And right here is your controls for your awnings outside. It has the cantilever type of awnings, like a Girard awning, that does not have support arms, and there are a total of 4 big awnings, actually 5, one over the doorway, but 4 awnings that come out over the coach from both sides. It looks like it has wings when it's all extended. It's really cool. So your power awning controls are there. Up here we've got the Pioneer CD changer, and a switch box here for antenna or cable. Coming over this way, we've got a this is just a converter an RF converter for some electronics. Got a little cubbies in here, a great place to maybe keep remote controls or something like that. Coming over to the cockpit, we've got the smart wheel, of course, where you can control the lights and the cruise control and your wipers and all of that from the wheel. The drivers and passenger seats are perfect, in perfect condition. They are like an ultra leather fabric, a high-end, top-of-the-line type ultra leather in a double tone, sort of a beige and a darker beige. They're all power. Everything practically on it is power. I don't know how many ways it goes, but it's not a 6-way or an 8-way. It's like a 25-way seat. It's got lumbar. It's got vibrating massage seats. It is the most elaborate. You can see all the controls on the passenger one right here, and it's all the same on the drivers. Plus, you've got seat memory on that, so you can get these seats to the exact point that's perfectly comfortable for you. Over here we've got our normal sets of gauges, or switches and gauges. Up here we've got the Silverleaf system. It's a coach management system. We've got one here, and we've got another panel back in the midship I'll show you. You've got HWH computerized leveling, and the dashboard is in fantastic shape. Really nice. The front windshield cover is in fantastic shape. We have tile throughout. This is just a floor mat. We have tile on the steps and tile all through the middle here. The only place that we have carpet is on the slide out on the driver's side and some back in the bedroom, but the tile is all in fantastic shape. I don't see any cracks or anything like that. They're a 12 by 12 tile with little metal inserts that look really nice. It's laid in a pattern module type design. Over here we've got our sofa, and it is a cloth sofa that is not leather. It is just a beige cloth. There's a good view of the Hunter Douglas silhouettes. We'll go on back through the bathroom or through the kitchen, then I'll loop around. This is kind of something that's in a lot of country coaches. You've got your crystal cabinet. It looks really pretty, and these have little depressions in here to hold the crystal in place. So that's a really nice feature on these. Can't remember the name of the faucet that's in these. I'm drawing a blank, but even the faucets on these are ultra high-end, very expensive European faucets. This one's no exception. It's just really nice, brushed nickel finish. You've got a double bowl sink here. It's like an undermount Korean style sink. You've got a cultured, like a cultured marble or some sort of a cultured stone countertop, solid surface countertop here that's looks fantastic. Got your stove covers here, and you've got a double burner, I believe it's an induction cooktop there. And then up above that, I will point out, I hadn't noticed it before, there's a little chip in the corner of the induction cooktop, the glass right on the edge right there. That's something we like to do in these videos, is I'm going to point out any flaws as we come up on them. Cooktop functions fine. I hadn't noticed it till right now when we were doing that, but there is a little chip on that. Coming up here, we've got the GE Advantium microwave. If you're not familiar with the Advantium, it will microwave, it will convection, and it also uses, I believe, ultraviolet light. There's light bulbs up in here that will actually sear the outside of meat and brown things. So you have a very flexible oven. These are top of the line, the best microwaves you can buy. All the cabinetry is in beautiful shape here. We've got a dishwasher right here that's all built in, looks like cabinetry, and I can tell it's in lockup mode right now. Oh, there it goes. Just had to turn it on. So you got a nice dishwasher there. You've got plenty of storage options here. You've got an area here to put your sink covers and your stovetop covers, and nice little slats in here. Really, the quality of the cabinetry you really have to see. It's a really nice satin type finish. I'm I don't know if it's cherry actually. I might have said cherry earlier. I'm not sure if it's cherry or a light walnut stain. I don't know my woods as well as some people, so I need to double check that, but it's just in gorgeous shape, and just the quality of the woodwork is second to none. Just really, really nice. Coming on around here, we've got our dinette. It's made out of the same material as the kitchen countertops, and you've got a credenza that it mounts into with storage on either side. You've got your chairs here. This is the only area up in the front here where we have any carpet at all, and the carpet is in perfect condition. I don't see any tears or rips or stains or wear areas, in excellent shape. Hunter Douglas blinds are in great shape, no stains on those. Over here we've got a work table, and you've got some drawers built into that. This is a filing cabinet drawer. It's got all the stuff for the coach in this filing cabinet drawer. You've got some more storage there. This is like a little cubby area. They keep the remote controls in here. It's a very nice little compartment there. Now we do not have a piece of furniture for this area. Normally I would put a piece of furniture in, but because of this coach being a high-end luxury coach, not exactly sure what somebody's going to want to do. Whether they're going to want to put a stressless Euro recliner with an ottoman in it, or a standard recliner, possibly even an office chair type thing in here. I just didn't know which way an owner might want to go, so I decided on this one just to leave it empty, and we can certainly help coordinate getting anything that you might want. We work with local furniture shop. We can get stressless or any other brand you might want in there. Also, we've got the really nice ceiling treatment in the Affinity. It's got wood, and this is a painted material. Looks like fiberglass or something like that. It's a cream color, and you've got suede inserts and just a little bit of mirror. And you've got your little eyeball lights. We do need to replace one light bulb there, I see. But it's all in beautiful shape up here. There's really not anything that I can point out that's damaged or anything like that. But if you're very far away from the lot and it's hard for you to get to come see it, let us know and we'll take a very detailed picture package for you. Coach like this will probably be 150, maybe even 200 pictures. We'll go through and take pictures of every surface up close. Any flaws we see, we point it out in that, but also we just try to take pictures of whether it's good or bad. We try to give you up close pictures so you can really have a great idea of the condition it's in before you come. This one's in just fantastic shape, so there's not a whole lot to show damage-wise or use-wise, but it's still a great way to get a really good visual idea of what you're coming to look at. Okay, up here we've got our breakers. This is your breakers and stuff like that for your electrical distribution. Also, we got multiplex lighting. I didn't point that out earlier, but it's all touch button lighting. So you just turn those on, and all of a touch of a button. Down here we've got our HWH slide controls for the front two slides. You've got a fantastic vent control, and you've also got your thermostat for the air conditioning and heating. We of course have Aqua Hot on this coach, and it has recently been all gone through, so the Aqua Hot's recently serviced and ready to rock and roll. You've got a pantry area here with nice slide out drawers, and I'll tell you, the quality of the woodwork is just as nice on these drawers. Even though they're inside of a cabinet, the woodwork is just as nice as the area that you see on the outside. It's just a really big attention to detail. We have an Amana residential refrigerator here. It's in fantastic shape. Ice and water in the door, got the raised hardwood panels in it. And then we're going to come back into the bathroom area. Over here we have our toilet room with a water closet. So you've got a ceramic toilet with an electric flush. It's a Tecna toilet and Tecma. And over here we have our our vanity with a mirrored medicine cabinet. Right across the way we have the shower. It's got a really, really pretty, what am I doing wrong here? Oh, we got a latch right here. Okay, got a really nice curved glass door. It's kind of a wave design, and I'm going to switch places with the cameraman and try to open this. Oops. You can get a good view in there. You got really nice stone inlays with the tile work, all Corian or solid surface type material on the walls. Really high-end quality hardware in here, and it's in fantastic shape. There's places to put your all of your soap and stuff like that in there, and you've got a skylight up above. The most unique thing about this floor plan is it's got a full walk-in closet right here. You can come in here, you've got cabinetry, you've got a bank of 3 drawers here, you've got a mirror back here and a dressing area right in this spot, and you've got hanging bars all the way around. So you've got this awesome amount of closet area there. You close that back and you've got, you can hide that away nicely. Right here you have your stacker washer and dryer. It's in like a gunmetal finish, a dark silver finish. It's an Ariston washer and dryer. Fantastic shape, look brand new. Coming back into the master bedroom, we've got the vanity, another vanity over here with a mirrored medicine cabinet. All the countertops are in great shape here. We've got tile floor back to this area, then we transition over to carpet. I'm going to go ahead and slide this door open just so that the camera is not filming itself the whole time. But inside this closet you'll see we've got drawers, like a chest of drawers, cabinetry area up there, more hanging storage, got some of the bedding and things like that in that area. Back here is your carpeted area. We need to clean it right now just because here on the lot we've had people go through it, but it's in fantastic shape. It's probably a 9 on the 10 scale. I'm going to say it's just short of brand new condition. Definitely not even anywhere close to needing replaced or anything like that. It's in fantastic shape. We have another big television back here. This is like a 30, I want to say this is like a 38-inch television. It's maybe it's a 32-inch, but it's a big Sony television back here with storage on either side. Up above we've got a DirecTV receiver, and you've got more controls for the shades. This is your Aqua Hot controls. Back here you've got your lighting controls, and also you can start your generator from back here as well as up at the front. You've got more drawers here, and one cool thing about the bed, it's a king bed of course, and it is a motorized bed. This is fully motorized, so during the day, well, at night if you want to watch television you can prop yourself up, and then during the day if you leave this in the up position you expand the walk around area, so you end up with just more floor area. It feels wide open back here with that in that up position, so that's just a really nice layout. The only thing that I missed was a cabinet in the hallway that has the control panel for the Silverleaf coach management system, as well as the slide controls for the back of the coach. I just realized that as I was ending up the tour, but I think I've covered pretty much most of the interior. It's in fantastic shape. Let's go ahead and take a tour of the outside. Okay, let's go ahead and continue our tour here on the outside. To refresh your memory again, we're looking at a 2007 Country Coach Affinity 770. This is the St Helena floor plan. It's got 4 slides. It's 45 feet long. This one has only 25,500 miles. It's got the 600 horsepower Cummins ISX engine in it. Rides on a DynoMax Magna Chassis and has the Allison 4000 World transmission. Think I've got all of that housekeeping out of the way again. So starting up here at the front, the paint is in nearly perfect condition. That's just something that wipes off there. Not hardly a chip or anything on it. Now this is obviously a custom paint job. This was done by a Creative Coach in Polk City. It is not. Most people think it's just a, it's green, solid green, but it's actually a fade. It's a 12-stage fade. It's slightly darker at the bottom than the top, but it pretty much looks like a heavy metallic green, and then when the sun hits it in the certain lights, and especially up higher, it has a gold, almost a golden glow. It's like the metallic that's in the green is gold. It's really pretty color. The paint job is fantastic. It was something like $55,000 or $60,000 for the paint job. I mean, it is a second to none when it comes to quality. Our front headlights got a slight little bit of yellowing on here. We'll probably be taking care of that. We do a lot of little headlight restorations where we sand these and clear coat them, so if we get a chance, we'll be taking care of that. Other than that, the front end of it is in virtually flawless condition, not a chip anywhere on it. Our mirrors are in great shape. I don't see any corrosion on the heads of the mirrors or anything like that, and these are kind of prone to have corrosion on this area. They're in fantastic shape. No chips or stars or cracks on the one-piece windshield. A very sleek windshield. It's got doesn't have a thick rubber seal around it or anything. It almost looks like a piece of glass kind of floating on the front of the motorhome. Very, very nice looking. Behind the door here, we have a Onan 12,500 watt generator. I wanted to just show just how clean that was. We didn't detail this out or anything. It came in like that. It's got 1,400 hours on it, which is nothing for a diesel Cummins Onan generator, and it is just in fantastic condition. This whole area is spotless back in here. Super clean, very well taken care of. Here's our entry door. You've got your integrated steps. I've got the steps in so you can kind of see that, how nicely it molds in. There's one little itty bitty chip here that's been caused from when the steps come out. It's about maybe a 1/4 inch long. I would say maybe between 1/4 and a 1/2 inch long. It's barely noticeable. That's probably the most significant scratch or nick on the whole paint job. It's that good a quality. Entry door is in great shape. Here's your keyless entry. You've got your Country Coach grab handle, which lights up, and it does not have a lot of cracking in it. It's got one little area of, if you know what I'm talking about, sometimes the plexiglass, even though it's completely usable, it'll get these little visual cracks in it that kind of make it not look as nice. This one's in very, very nice shape. We've got our big Goodyear G670 tires on here. These are 315/80 R22.5s on the front. We've got our aluminum wheels with some kind of the gold colored lug nuts. These front tires are the end of 2000, actually about the middle of 2014 on the date codes. They would have been put in after that. Don't remember exactly the install date, but they're 14 date codes. Here's the first of our slides, and if you see how Country Coach does their slides, they're a flush fit slide. There's not a big flange hanging over, so it's a very clean look when the slide out's in. You almost don't notice that it's got a slide out. Very nice style of slide out. All the mechanisms I believe are HWH. They are on this motorhome. We've got the aluminum or stainless steel cladding around the belt line of the coach. You can see there's a good picture of the paint with the, you got these really nice kind of frameless style windows. They're very minimalist and sleek looking. in this this right here is you pull this out and you've got a television that rotates out. I just don't have it pulled out right now, and you've got some speakers in there. If I fold that down, you'll see the stainless steel there. It's mirror finish stainless. Got two bay doors here with both with slide trays that will slide out either side. They're both pass-through storage bays. All of these doors don't have literally any chips or anything. I mean, it's just nearly flawless paint. Just hardly anything I can really point out. Sure, if I keep looking, I'll find a little something somewhere. I mean, if it's been driven, it's not going to be absolutely perfect, but it's just about as close to it as you can get. And here's our house batteries. We've got a bank of 6 8D batteries. So the 8D batteries are the long ones, and these are new batteries, not very old at all. They are have date codes, in fact, of 1017, so just at the end of 2017. So virtually new batteries. Back here's a storage bay. Coming back from there, we've got our more Goodyear G670s. These are also 315/80 22.5s back here. The date codes back here as well are 2014. So we have these 2014 date codes all the way around, so no need for tires at all. We got great age on the tires. Here's your starting batteries. Got a couple of 8D starting batteries. This is, a lot of people ask what this is. This is an oil reservoir. You put your gallon of oil in there, and if you need to pump any oil into the engine because you've gotten low, you just have a switch over here on the wall, and you just pump the oil into the engine, so you don't have to get dirty or anything like that. It's really, really neat. So, you kind of get the coach ready for your trip, and then when you need to add a little oil, if you need to, just hit that switch. No getting rags out, no getting dirty, none of that. You've got a master switch here for the chassis batteries. Coming on around to the back. This is the engine bay. This is the Cummins ISX 600 horsepower engine. Absolutely just spotless back here. We don't detail the engine bays. I don't like to do that. I don't like to clean them up and then go putting shiny stuff on them and all. We leave them this way so that you can tell if it's had a recent leak. I mean, there's maybe a little bit of dust on there, but that's about it. It's super clean, and we just intentionally do not detail those bays. We found that most people really appreciate being able to look at an engine and tell that it hasn't had any leaks or anything like that recently. So it's in fantastic shape. Coach runs awesome. The DynoMax chassis drives great. Again, my favorite coaches are Country Coach, and I just love their chassis. I close those back. You've got nice polished stainless inserts in those doors. You've got your big, your back cap is in perfect shape up there. There's not even I see a chip right here. I found one. It is, oh wait, it's rubbing off. I'll take that back. But it was, I thought I had a little chip there, but there's literally not any chips back there at all. Here's our side radiator. It looks like it's in brand new condition back there. Here's our back slide out, which would be your king bed. This is the king bed slide. You can see there are some ducks or geese that are painted onto the side of the motorhome. That's the only color on the paint job other than the green. So it's a golden green color scheme, and just very, very striking coach. Over here's our wet bay. It's all stainless steel in here. Very, very clean. Got a nice faucet here, black water flush. It's just fantastic. It looks just exactly how you would expect a 25,000 mile coach that's been pampered to look. Here's our big Aqua Hot System. Again, it's just been gone through. If you're looking at pre-owned coaches, always make sure that the Aqua Hot or Hydro Hot system, if it has the Hydro Hot or Aqua Hot or whatever hydronic heating system, make sure it's working right, and make sure if you own one that you keep it maintained. It is very important. They are not inexpensive to fix if they are not maintained well, and I kind of feel like it's one of those features on a coach that if you don't spend the yearly maintenance on it, you're going to spend it one way or the other. If you don't do your routine maintenance, it's going to catch up with you. So it's really important to keep that system maintained, and make sure when you're buying a coach that you see that Aqua Hot and Hydro Hot system work. I did not open these bay doors. They are the pass-through storage bays from the other side. That you can see on the other side, I should say. It's a good shot of the slide out on this side, and you see just how big this window was or is. It's just huge. Lets a ton of light in. That's where you would have your lounge chair. The other side has the sofa. This is where the lounge chair and desk would be. And then we'll end up our tour here in the front. This has your hydraulics, a lot of your wiring. This is the computer systems for the HWH leveling and slide out systems. It's very, very well organized. It's just in great condition in here. No rust, not dirty, no cobwebs. You can just tell it's been very well taken care of. Just in fantastic shape. So that's the outside of this 07 Country Coach Affinity. If you have any questions about it, please feel free to call us at Highway RV. Our number is 863-956-1036. My name's Brian, but whoever answers the phone is going to be glad to help you out. I hope this video has been helpful to you. I'm sure there is a mountain of features that I have not brought up when I was talking about this coach. I can think right off the top of my head, I did not go over the 4 Girard awnings that all open up around the coach and that they're in great condition. So this is just kind of meant to give you an overview of the coach. Any questions you have, we'll be glad to answer in more depth and detail. If you want to see pictures of any specific part of the coach, we're glad to do that as well. So you can always give us a call. You can also email us at info@highwayrv.com. Visit us online at highwayrv.com. We also have a Facebook page. It's Highway RV on Facebook. And if you are watching this video on YouTube, or if you're watching it within one of the classified sites like RV Trader or RVT, if you'll go to our website, highwayrv.com, or to YouTube, search out Highway RV and Auto, or if you go to our website, we have a tab right on the home page that will take you to our YouTube page. Once you make it to our YouTube page, click the subscribe button. That will give you you can set that to give you a notification every time we film a new video. We try to film videos on as many pieces of inventory that we have as possible. I'm a little bit behind on that lately, but we are making a deliberate effort the coming few days and weeks to make sure we get, our goal is to get every piece of inventory up with a full walkthrough video just like this one. So we do these so that you can actually do real shopping in the comfort of your home. We don't just show the good points of a coach, we show any flaws that we see, and we want to make it easy for you to determine whether or not one of our pieces of inventory or one of our motorhomes is going to be the right one for you. So click that subscribe button if you'd like to see those. And I hope this video has been helpful to you. I realize it's not been the shortest one you've probably ever watched, but hopefully you've gotten something out of it. You have a great day, and God bless.